Hey friends, thanks for checking out my video today. If you're new to watching my lives, my name is Brooke and I am a doctor of natural medicine. And today I'm going to be sharing a little bit about my thesis that I completed this year. And I'm also going to be talking about the power of altruism. So what is altruism? That is basically the selfless concern for others. A lot of people think of this as giving. So before I get into that topic, I would like to give you just a little background about my thesis. So I'm really excited to share that my thesis was on the power of intentions and with caregiver participation and how that can greatly reduce challenging behaviors in individuals with autism. So if you do not know my story, my oldest son is diagnosed with level 3 autism. He is nonverbal. And I would say that I have been on a journey ever since he got that diagnosis to help him live his best life and heal to his best abilities. So it only seemed natural that my thesis would be based around autism. So when I started my study, I studied a lot about the power of intentions and how that could be just amazing and life-changing for these children and individuals with autism. So I'm happy to say that the study consisted of a 4-week different meetings every week. We had a meeting every Sunday, and the results are just astonishing. So 80% of the individuals in my study had a decrease in challenging behaviors following the power of intentions that we led each week. This decrease ranged from 5 to 48%. Some kids reported, or some parents, caregivers reported back that their children saw a 48% decrease in challenging behaviors. So there is so much hope for the power of intentions and intentional healing to be used for not only autism, but so many different things. Basically anything you can name could benefit from the power of intentions. But what I really want to share today is this thing called altruism. So I have studied Lynn McTaggart's work very, very in-depthly, and she is just phenomenal. And something that she always talks about is the power of altruism and how the people that participate in her experiments, the participants that are actually sending these intentions to others, that are very selflessly volunteering to send these positive intentions of healing to another, are the ones that often reap the most benefits. So when I did my study, I cannot say that I was surprised that this indeed is what happened. I had 90% people report back, the people that were the participants in the study, the healers or the caregivers that were sending these positive intentions to the individuals with autism, 90% of them reported significant changes in their life. These changes were amazing. They ranged from new jobs, new financial opportunities, chronic illnesses that they had been dealing with for years completely diminished, and just releasing trapped emotions. I mean, the list truly goes on. I actually have a couple testimonies I want to share with you because they are just so moving. But yes, it was just fabulous. And so on my journey studying, I realized that perhaps the real key to healing is not focusing so much on ourselves, but actually putting that attention on others and sending that love and that selfless empathy to another person to wish them the positive healing and intentions. And by doing that, these people were reciprocating. They were getting this love that they were sending out to others was coming back to them, and they were healing and their lives were changing. And I was getting testimonies every week. I was getting multiple testimonies from the participants, the volunteers that were showing up for my Power of 8 groups that I had created for my study. I was getting these amazing testimonies of things that were happening in their life, just simply because they were willing to not focus on their self, but to be selfless and to send this love and these intentions for healing for these individuals with autism. So I hope that you can think about that today and apply it to your own life, because I truly believe that it's a secret to healing. And so many of us get caught up on our own problems and what's wrong with us. And perhaps if you took that attention off yourself and you started to send out love and give of yourself selflessly and help others, you would see that you would actually start healing. So I would like to finish just by sharing these testimonies. Here's one. It says, it was a powerful session. I think it helped me too. Yesterday, my manager called me into his office, praised my performance, emphasized my value, and gave me an unexpected pay raise and an unexpected amount of the company bonus payment. It was much more than I expected. I have never, ever had an experience like this in all my working life. And this testimony I will never forget, because it was the first one that I received on Monday morning following our first intentional healing session. One of the ladies sent me that testimony, and I was just like, oh my gosh, how incredible, how amazing. Throughout the 4 weeks of the study, I have been able to launch my dream business, freelance teaching from home. So people were becoming so much more creative and inspired, and even starting brand new careers and businesses. I've been dealing with, I don't know, this is a chronic disease. I've been dealing with this chronic disease for years, and in the past month, I've changed my diet radically and completely reversed all symptoms that I have been dealing with. So that was pretty awesome. Here's one that I really liked. She said that she also saw improvements in her finances and her health. She got a new opportunity to help a family member and even receives compensation. She solidified a new routine for her sleep, making sure I get movement every day, making healthier choices when it comes to food. My body's craving whole foods, and I've been following this intuition. I have an overall feeling of calmness now. In addition, I have noticed improvement with all my children during this time. So that's awesome. I have one last one I'd like to share. This was probably the most moving testimony that I received in the whole entire study, and that's why I'll just end with this. So it's just amazing. Okay. For me, on a completely different level, dealing with grief, I saw changes. We are coming up on the 1-year point of my husband's passing. His grave, which is in our front yard, his wish, is just beautiful now with spring flowers. We talk to him every day and share our joys and sadness. One thing that I walked away with this week was a shift in grief. I am now choosing to live in the minute, to enjoy the minute, the sights and the sounds, whatever they are, and cherish them. For so many years, when my son was at his worst, I was living minute to minute and surviving, hoping someday we would be at peace and have a happy family. I missed the little joys, waiting on the big things to happen. We got there. We reached a point of peace with the life my son has. Dad was happy. Mom was happy. We took the boat out, played in the river, and all too quickly, Dad got sick. And those days that we waited for were gone. I wonder how much I missed in life, either looking back or looking forward and not enjoying the minutes. No more. I miss my husband dearly. It's hard to understand a life without him, but you know, I have these two amazing sons. Now I am working on enjoying them as they are, in the minutes and the days we have. I enjoy my friends, my animals. Heck, I even enjoyed my friends' pets are part of the joy circle. What I walked away with last week was a healing, but a different kind of healing, but the one I needed. Love your life. If I could teach people one thing, it's to love the life you have. Even when things are hard and bad, there is something beautiful. So that was my favorite testimony that I received of my entire study. Just so powerful. But thank you so much for watching today. And I do also lead people in intentional healing. We can do these either independently or in groups. I am actually starting a new Power of 8 group. So if you are interested, I would love to have you be part of this. Every week we'll pick a different individual to send this love and these intentions for healing to. And it is just such a beautiful thing. I can guarantee you that there will be healing for everyone involved. So if you have any questions, please reach out or just drop a yes in the comments if you would like to join the new Power of 8 group. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Have an awesome day.